morning to you. Good morning, Black family. Good morning to you. LBZ, get your ass up. I know y'all at work. Shouts out to my brother from Ethnicities for hooking me up with this tight ass t-shirt. I mean, this tight ass sweatshirt. It looked tight on me. I'm haters. Look at it, get mad. Your girl is gonna sweat me in this. If you are a coon or a hater, your girl is gonna sweat me in this motherfucking sweatshirt. Now you get your ass down to Ethnicities at Bowie Town Center, PG County, Maryland. Or what you need to do is go to ethnicietiesllc.com. Go on and order you some shit. You niggas run around here with all this Lacoste and Fly Polo, Versace, all that good shit. Nigga, you can spend some of that cake on this. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit out you. There you go. Fuck all that. Support Black-owned businesses. He got comic books if you a nigga nerd. He got all types of things for you. Okay. So I don't want to hear no more shit out you. What's up, Bert? I don't want to hear no more shit out niggas, Bert. Bert, what I don't want to hear? No more shit out of niggas. I don't want to hear no more shit out of niggas. You should have your joint. Then look how fly this joint is. Let me show y'all how fly this joint is. And look on the back, bro. Like he has the history of the Panthers on the back, bro. I mean, the history, bro. How fly is that? Look, founded 1966, disbanded 1982. Low radar. You're going to have to look, low radar. It said low radar, not low IQ. I just told you the name. It's a video on here with me in the store. If it's that hard, go there, look at the name, type it in your computer, type it in your smartphone, type it in your tablet. We got to get past motherfuckers got to do everything for us. Give me the link. No, I gave you the name. You go look. Stop being lazy. It's all love, my brother. But on this channel, we teach you to be independent too. You don't need me to do everything. Don't wear them motherfucking Balenciagas you be rocking low radar. You don't need nobody. What site they on? You don't ask nobody for the link. You be low radar. Them new J's come out. You don't need to know what link. You be knowing. Stop it, low radar. See, when that Gucci belt you want on sale, you can. How y'all doing this morning, man? Hope everybody doing good. I see a lot of people at work. Ain't nobody able to see what's going on, but I've been binge watching YouTube, and I seen a lot of Lisa and Truro's Lisa video, especially got me about the racist firefighters. And I decided to do this video because 225 girl. And I decided to do this video because I've been noticing, I've been looking at a lot of racist cops. Right? Niggas still be buying that shit. A homie asked me why I like Versace. I'm going to show y'all something in a minute if you didn't know. A homie asked me why I like Versace so much. Well, first of all, it was the first like top of the line name brand shit that I really ever have bought. Like, you know, niggas always had Polo and Hugo Boss, Lacoste. But when you was getting to that upper echelon with Versace, niggas knew you was doing some shit outside. But surprisingly enough, I was legally buying my shit. I mean, I legally had enough money to buy it. I would save up checks, put money to the side, and if I saw something that was $500, $250 for a sweatshirt, I'm gonna save it and get what I want. But Versace always went on sale, which was weird. I never knew that stuff like that went on sale. Because like you say, Gucci don't, but Versace does. And then when they started noticing the rappers and shit wearing their clothes, even though he was moist, what Gianni Versace did was he ain't come out like Tommy Hilfiger and a lot of designers and go, well, I didn't want them to wear my clothes like that. He made a whole nother line dedicated to that. And Versace jeans, now Versace jean couture, where he made a culture dedicated to streetwear. You're like, hold up. The brothers wearing the shit? Shit, I might well wear some shit that they really need to wear. That's true. He just wanted the money. And that's where you get your Polo sports. Lacoste wasn't never. Yep. A moist dedication to the streets. That's what it was. Real talk. Versace jeans, coat short. That's why that shit's still expensive, but it's jean shit because it's shit for streetwear. He noticed. He was like, hold up. Rappers and shit wearing my shit. Okay, let me make something for him because I really didn't make it. I really didn't make it thinking that they would wear my shit. He really didn't think nobody would wear his shit like that. Good business. Now, of course, he died. Gianni Versace died. Now, how is Versace going to tie into me talking about cops? Well, watch this. We're going to do a bunch of cop stories this morning, y'all. And they're going to be infuriating. So let me just tell you off the break.
Create a coffee masterpiece.
And we're gonna do a lot of Dr. Rashad Ritchie. And we're gonna look at videos from Rashad Ritchie because he been the one I've been saying that shit. So let's get ready. Let's do it.
So I'm in Beverly Hills right now and I'm getting searched for shopping at the store I work for and just being black.
Remember fashion executive Salehi Bembe?
This is the guy that designs. That black man is the Versace's tennis shoe designer. Them trajectories you be seeing Pooh Shiesty wear and shit like that you be seeing niggas wear in the videos. That's who make them.
Barry. Real quick, so we were over here and we saw you walk across the right hand over here, so we just want to make sure, like, what's going on? How we did that? You don't want to wait for the light? We're Beverly Hills Police.
I've just been GPS and trying to figure out where I'm going.
Okay, do you have any idea on you by chance? Without reaching into your pockets, you don't have any weapons or anything? Show what racial bias looks like in their line of work. I'm just going to check to make sure you don't have any weapons if you don't mind, okay? Face that way real quick. Chance behind your back, palms together like you're praying. Awesome, thank you. All the way like you're praying, like you're...
All of this, y'all, is after George Floyd, too. 2020, October 10th.
Praying. Interlace. Spread your feet.
I mean, October 1st.
Don't want to mess up those shoes. Those are pretty nice. You said I can search you, right? Well, what we like to do, like when we stop someone, we just to make sure you don't have any weapons or anything, we just like down.
What's unfortunate is like I literally designed the shoes that are in this bag and they fucking like search. Really? Yeah, I do.
That's why I'm not. That's why, like I said, man, you're not handcuffs or anything. I'm just talking to you right now. Okay?
I do. I'm just walking on the street. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. How do you say your first name, too? Sweetie. You should run in real quick, partner. Make sure everything checks out okay.
Can I take my phone, please, sir? It's like clearly a phone. Is that at least okay?
No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, if that makes you feel more comfortable, absolutely. Take a look at it.
I have to record this because I just don't feel.
Well, just because right now you are being detained, just because we're talking to you,
Okay.
And we don't know, not saying that you would do this, but people have called and they have friends come and then it comes off.
It's gonna record right now. That's all I'm doing. You see it's recording, and that's all I'm doing because I feel you hear it in my voice. I'm uncomfortable and nervous.
Get that money, Jared. Get that money, boy.
Anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable? You're not handcuffs or anything,
Not
right?
really. Like your boys are pulling up. I'm uncomfortable. I'm not making any like fast movements, but this is uncomfortable for me. Huh?
Are we making any time?
No, but this is uncomfortable for me. I just want to get to my car, so I'm just gonna hit record for you.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, sir. But like I said, you understand why we stopped you, correct? And you admit
Because he black as a motherfucker. That's why he stopped.
Thus, Benbury pulls out his phone and captures the end of what Beverly Hills police appear to do on the reg.
I mean, guys. So you check my ID. What's going on? Do I have anything on my record? I'm good to go. That's what I thought.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is now involved with Benbury, also Khalil White, and others because, per Crump, the stats are flat out appalling.
Look at this.
106 total arrests by the Rodeo Drive Task Force. 105 were black, with one Latino arrest coming as well.
Now, I want to stop right there. The Beverly Hills Task Force has made 106 arrests. 105 black and one Latino. How much do any of y'all want to bet that Latino looked like Sammy Sosa before the bleaching? Who wants to bet that Latino looked like Felix Trinidad? Who got money? Did that Latino look like Roberto Clemente? Who wants to bet? That Latino look like Felipe Lopez. Who wants to bet?
The more than 100 arrestees were cited for a range of non-criminal behaviors, such as roller skating or riding a scooter on the sidewalk, to low-level infractions such as jaywalking. None of the same behaviors and infractions were enforced against white people, the lawsuit claims. The city has not disputed the arrest data included in the lawsuit and did not respond to questions about the figures. A spokesman said the task force was no longer in operation. There's been a the city of Beverly Hills that has been tolerated for far too long, said attorney Brad Gage, who is also working this lawsuit. He added, if 2% of the residents of Beverly Hills are black, but almost 100% of the arrests are black people, that's a pretty clear indication something's wrong. In short, the complaint centers on the Beverly Hills Police Department's Operation Safe Streets, a campaign to address safety on the city's famed luxury shopping destination of Rodeo Drive. The unit was set up last year in response to a significant increase in calls for service in our business community, according to the city, which is one of the richest in the U.S. and less than 2% black. The captain who ran the task force, by the way, identified in the suit as Scott Dowling, is leaving the department. He announced his retirement shortly after attorneys filed a complaint in May. Oh, what timing. Out of the blue, Beverly Hills Assistant Police Chief Mark Coopwood abruptly announced his resignation. It's not clear whether it's related to the lawsuit.
Yes, it
This
is.
is against the police department and Captain Scott Dowling, who led the force and directed his subordinates to seize, interrogate, use force, falsely arrest, and maliciously prosecute any African Americans who traveled on Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills, lawyers wrote in the complaint, which the local news site LAist published. To little surprise, Chief Rivetti hailed the task force as a great success, blaming the increase in crime during the pandemic and, lo and behold, in the wake of civil unrest over the murder of George Floyd.
Thank you.
He's slick sliding that in there. If we let them get away with this, if we don't hold them accountable, Crump asked, will we have a George Floyd in Beverly Hills, California next?
So the cop said that because of George Floyd, they needed to have more police activity. That's what the chief said. Because of George Floyd, we need to have more police. So because we saw a nigga with a knee in his neck die, we need to do that shit more. So the same. Got more niggers mad. Let's do it again, Roger. Seriously. So it's in the ordinance of that area. Yeah, unwritten ordinance. You're absolutely right. Every cop knows any Negro walking down Rodeo Drive. This dude was getting pressed out for jaywalking. All them cops for jaywalking. Turn your hands. Let me see if you got some weapons. For jaywalking. Not Jay rolling. Jay walking. And not the jaywalking I be doing, walking with a J. No. They didn't like how he crossed the street. Okay, that's in California, so. But that's an isolated incident. We know California has a history. That's liberal California. We know that it's a good old South. No bullshit fly on the wall. We know everywhere else, cops is just doing their job because it's only a few bad ones. It's only a few bad chiefs.
Make fitness routine.
And everybody knows.
High protein, low
It's
sugar.
only
Tastes great.
a few
High
bad
protein,
chiefs.
low sugar.
It's only a couple bad apples. Ain't that right, Reef? Only a few bad apples. The rest do their job, by golly, god damn it.
There's a cop writing a ticket to a white male. He then hears a black guy walking down the street rapping and decides to arrest the black guy instead. I'm not making this up, and I kid you not. Let me take you to the first video.
2 or 3 times a day, man. You got to bring it down. You got to bring it down. You got solid profanity out your mouth walking down the road here. I ain't trying to disrespect. Sweet. Don't be coming walking down the road. Nobody beat that for 3 countries. You know what I mean? Come on. You ain't gonna disturb everybody. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm doing fly. You understand that? I'm just trying to harassing you, bro. I ain't harassing you, but you ain't gonna be walking down the road. I'm not harassing you. Everybody out here. I'm not harassing you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't let me take you.
He said, don't let me catch you walking down the road.
You got 5 seconds. Come on, man. I ain't did nothing to nobody. Come on, man. Let's see the reason why. Oh, man. And you got me on my phone? Really? Really? Excuse me, sir. Can you grab my phone and call my wife for me, please? No, I ain't got no ID. That's what I'm telling you. I call my wife. She got everything.
If you're outraged, I have more video. I want to remind you that this young black male was simply walking down the street. He had his headphones in his ear. He was rapping a rap song. And all of a sudden, the cop who was writing a ticket to a white male resident there decided to stop writing the ticket in order to go and lock up a black male.
So keep in mind, he was writing the ticket, and I'm going to go back to the beginning because I want you to hear the white guy who's getting the ticket from the cops and tell the cop he comes down here, does that about 3 times a day. I want y'all to hear that. I'm going to go back real quick. I want y'all to hear that. They supposed to be doing their job because the dude, the white dude they with, he's out of line.
And I kid you not. Let me take you to the first video.
2-3 times a day, man.
You heard it? He said he do that 3 times a fucking day, man. Now he supposed to be, look, when the police at your door, if somebody going by doing something, can you go, how many times have you been pulled over for
2-3 times a day, man.
Now, how many times have you been pulled over? I've been pulled over a lot. How many times have you been pulled over, motherfucker speeding past you and you know they going faster than you? You can't go, man. Look how fast he's going. And the police just leave you alone and go get somebody else unless they black. Then you can do some shit like that. Let me fast forward back to where we were now. Dr. Richie was spitting game.
Is that what this is?
Ma'am,
He's the stupid piece. He's walking down the road with headphones in his ears.
he's walking down the road with headphones in his ears and he's cursing loud.
What? They just admitted it's bull, right? Of course they did. Literally, the cars passing by were louder than him. You have to put this in context. People who are playing their music driving by, cars, the sound of the engine driving by, louder than him. And he's walking on a public sidewalk near a street rapping, and that is illegal according to these cops. But we know that's bogus, right? This was all about this young black male inserting his right and saying, sir, can I get your badge number? That's what this arrest was about. This arrest was about, you don't dare tell me what your rights are. Think about how sick a person has to be in charge of law enforcement and absolutely care nothing about the law. You're a sick individual. The irony of it. Let me give you background. The Georgia police detained and cited a black man in Hezbollah for singing rap music too loud while he was walking home. According to the Augusta Chronicle, Christopher Jefferson was walking down Brothersville Road singing a rap song. When police approached him on the sidewalk, officers then told Jefferson he was being loud and obnoxious and could be heard saying, I need a bad blank, I need a real blank, as he walked down the street. The officers ended up detaining him for disorderly conduct, but the body cam was later uploaded, revealed there was no actual disorderly misconduct, okay? Let me go to what happened in court. So this actually went all the way to court. The young man said, I'm not taking a plea deal. Give me a jury. Give me a jury. Good for you, brother. He gets a jury, goes to court. During the court hearings, which took place Wednesday, September 29th, Jefferson declined a guilty plea deal and requested a trial by jury. The police chief, Matthew Mercer, and Officer Brian Tucker both testified against Jefferson and provided their version of events in court. Hand in glove, right? During their testimony, Officer Tucker said when he initially heard Jefferson, he believed there was a fight going on. Oh my God, a black man rapping. It must be somebody fighting. Just think about how crazy that is. He hears a black guy rapping lyrics and he thinks somebody is fighting. They also said that Jefferson was screaming curse words less than 500 feet away from the residence on Brothersville Road. After Judge Freddie Sanders heard arguments from the officers involved, he ruled there was probable cause to cite Jefferson. Jefferson was then issued a continuance, and the new court date is October 27th. Adrian, we only have a minute left, but sister, tell me, if you were his lawyer, you could defend this guy in a court of law with no problem.
Absolutely, without question. Playing that video enough.
No, she couldn't. No, she couldn't, because it's obvious that this judge, Freddie Sanders. So I started looking him up. Because y'all know LVZ. I'm not lazy. I'm going to find out what the fuck's going on. So I looked it up. And if I think it's who it is, this guy used to be a fucking sheriff that turned into a judge. Let's see who Freddie Sanders is. He's a probate judge. That will not show me a picture of this guy. But we can't find a picture of this Judge Freddie Sanders. But Judge Freddie Sanders. Yeah. So how can you win when the judge thinks that what the police did right there was cool? You think the judge ain't see the video and still go? What kind of law is cursing 500 feet from somebody's house? That means everybody in an apartment building couldn't go to jail. That nigga over there cussing. Excuse me, sir, come out of the house. The nigger's cursing. We heard you, nigga. You're cursing. Now we got language police. And I am one, but coincidentally, this goes to my thought because I do not like when we running around with the earphones in our ears, rapping all out. Because that shit, one, it looks goofy. And two, white folks will do some shit like that. And I'm not saying that shit off no coon shit. I'm saying that shit off some shit to protect you dumb fuckers. Because let me explain something. I don't talk to y'all condescendingly. I talk to y'all based on the life that I live. Y'all not no different from me, youngsters. I did the same shit. And it almost got me fired. I was running around singing, It's the first of the month. So cash your checks and come up. It's the first of the month with my earphones in. We're having a wonderful day, and I will. We're by the first of the month, and I'll be smoking, joking, rolling blunts, and sipping off. That's what I'm singing. White woman hears me singing the song while I'm doing a moving job. Goes and tells the boss I said something out the way to her. So I'm walking around still rapping the song. Some other people had seen me. They was like, he done had his ear. I said, oh. So they pulled me to the side, say, hey, Va, come here. Let me talk to you. Felix Redmond, Pee Wee. See, they don't know that Felix, stepson, and me are like brothers. So that's how I got the job. So when Felix pulled me to the side and go, Va, did you say something to one of these white women? I said, huh? And I looked at him like, what are you talking about? I said, the whole time I had this on. He said, when you was in there getting a soda, did you say something to the white girl? I said, no. I was singing, it's the first of the month. What's up, man? I said, what's up, Ava? I said, Pee Wee, you know it's my birthday week. You know my... Because, see, he knows the dude at the same thing. They don't know that this guy knows me very well. He's not like my boss. He like an uncle. And he knows at home my girlfriend and my son Charisma was waiting for me. It was my birthday weekend. I was just working to make extra money. I already had a job. I always did moving jobs on the side because it was cash. So he was like, well, one, he stood up for me. And he was like, what would he say to her? And he asked the lady and put me in front of the lady. I said, ma'am, what did I say? Well, I said, yeah, you thought, but I wasn't even looking at you. And went face with it. And I was like, man, Pee Wee, you know I'm only here to get some money. I ain't say nothing to these people. He said, all right, man. But when you singing them songs, don't even say nothing. Since then, I'm weary of just rapping out in public, listening to a song. Shit could get misinterpreted. Well, it ain't never misinterpreted. People could use that as an excuse to come at you for no reason. So just be careful of that. But that was in Georgia. And the other one was in California. Certainly over here in the East Coast, ain't nothing like that happen. Well, shit, I ain't even show you the one in Montgomery County with the white lady that they put on desk detail. That's right up there. They locked me up in Montgomery County. I don't go to that much shit. They was trying to get visa years in Montgomery County.
We've all had some time to think. To imagine a world where we have the tools.
Nay. What's up, baby? Melanin Rich. Hey.
This is a Philly cop who antagonized a young black male, calling him homie and all kind of ridiculous things in order to effect an arrest. Here's the video.
Yeah, my camera. Take selfies. Come on, do your selfie. Come on, homie. What do you mean my homie right here? Look at this guy. What do you mean my homie?
Second, please back up.
What's up?
If I'm not committing a crime, I ain't thinking that short.
All right, so you don't take a picture.
Back up.
I thought you were taking a picture. You just ran into a hole.
I'm sick. Yeah, because you scared me.
You broke into
I don't want to get shot. I'm black.
You know,
Please back up.
I want to be here. It's a free country.
All right, me too.
Why chase me around?
I'm not chasing you around.
Why
You
take
can
me?
prove it. You
Keep
follow
my
me.
assistance.
No, I do
You
not.
don't need me for
No,
anything.
no.
Why are you still here? Walk away.
You don't walk away. Why are you following me?
Why are
Your
you
car is
shut
right
there?
there.
Huh?
Because I can't. It's a
Why-
neighborhood. I gotta live down here.
Why do you live down here? You don't live down here.
Okay, let you tell it.
You don't live down here.
Okay, let you tell it.
Boy, you don't live down here.
Okay.
You ain't from down
out here. Okay. Can you see name the badge number, sir? That's right there, dog. Thank you. You got it? Yeah, thank you. You got it? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Why you putting the light on my face, sir?
I have more. This happened in Philadelphia. This cop was following this young black male who became afraid and decided to start recording this cop. And then you see exactly what the officer does. Says, let's take a selfie. I'm going to take a selfie with my homie, just antagonizing the hell out of this kid. Unbecoming, unprofessional, and yes, racist. Okay? This is bigoted behavior. It gets deeper. The officer, his name is Hoover, of the Philadelphia Police Department. Gabriel is a young man. He was leaving his aunt's home on New Year's Eve. He saw two officers, one being Hoover. They were in the area when it appeared Hoover started to follow him. At one point, Gabriel did ask for a supervisor, which Hoover, the officer, completely ignored. Another violation of protocol. Gabriel then tried to make his way back home. The cop continued to follow him. Gabriel kept his distance. Here's the second video.
I'm walking right now. I'm walking to my house and I feel threatened. I'm gonna call Uber and then leave. At this moment, I am now recording him just to show that I am not doing anything threatening to him. I'm not following you. I'm walking to my house. Why are you following me? I'm not following you.
This was shared on Lackluster, the YouTube cop watch group, remarkable group of people. Gabriel shared with Lackluster that he was cited. He was cited for disorderly conduct and possession of a small amount of marijuana. Charges he is still fighting today. Gabriel has since filed a complaint against the officer and plans to file a lawsuit. Let's go ahead and make this cop famous. Let's put up a still of his name and his badge number. His name is Hoover. His badge number is 3279, clearly shown in the screenshot. So far, no statement has been made by the department as to whether or not they have acknowledged the video or calls for accountability, period. Hoover, this same cop, put his picture up again. This same cop was also involved with other officers in another case of false arrest and excessive force. You don't say. Now remember, this young black male is simply leaving his aunt's home. He's not bothering this officer. Adrian, in the court of law.
So he does all this yo white boy shit, trying to be funny, which is why I don't like that shit. Then he follows the boy, a la George Zimmerman. Then arrest him when he get close to his aunt's house. Call him boy, all of that stuff. Shorty gonna sue, probably get some money. But this Philadelphia, right? This the home of the MOVE movement. Frank Rizzo, who stripped black men naked for marching for civil rights in pictures of and put them in the newspaper. Racist ass cops that tried to kill Mumia Abu Jamal. That's where this is. So I ask you, with all that history on the books of them cops, knowing that they have the reputation and record that they have, at what point do these cocksuckers actually get cleaned up? At what point? And we already understand that if you're a so-called good cop, you're not allowed to say that, because you either gonna get killed in the line of duty, nobody's gonna help you. You're gonna be chasing down a real killer, and they ain't gonna help you, because you're gonna have a real killer you chasing and a real killer as your partner. all bets are going to be off. And you gonna get shot a la Serpico style. Shouts out to Al Pacino. But I'm not done. There's more judge and cop foolery. Where we going this time? I think I might be going to Michigan.
Let me show everyone this last story. I'll put up the picture of the alleged pervert. The alleged pervert, his name is Mark Stennard. This person from Passaic County has been charged with a sex offense against an underage girl, and he got some help from a judge. Here's the background to this horrific story. Mark Stennard, 37, who was arrested, was ordered released during a remote court hearing. Superior Court Judge Karasadzki ruled against the prosecutor, who argued for pretrial detention, calling Stennard a danger to the community and a flight risk. Prosecutors charged the guy for endangering the welfare of a child for allegedly manufacturing child pornography, as well as 3 counts of endangering the welfare of a child for allegedly engaging in sexual conduct with a child, plus possessing child pornography and causing harm to a child. Put up the picture of this alleged pervert again. A cop, position of public trust, being held to a lower standard of accountability than anyone else. This is a violation of the typical protocol as it relates to this offense. And let's now put up a picture of the judge who decided to let him go. That's the judge.
I can't do it.
No, we can let him go. He's an upstanding individual. When 99% of the time, anyone who does not have that badge before that same judge with these charges, they do not get a bond. Adrian, we're closing out, but what are your thoughts here?
I think it's an unfortunate disgrace, because the fact is you don't face charges like this and there not be at least some kind of weighty evidence, especially when the...
So hold up. He got child pornography charges, which means it's pictures. He has child pornography charges, child endangerment, sexual misconduct, all that. But the prosecutor recommended he not get no bond. The judge, I can't do it. I can't do it. He's white like me. He's not a danger. All little girls will be fine around him. He's got a car full of jump ropes. You know you can trust him. Trunk full of Barbie dolls. You know you can trust a man like that. I can't do it. Keep in mind, all this shit happened 2020. You figure all this shit pre-George Floyd now, right? All this shit is pre-Breonna Taylor, right? But shit, all this shit post-Rodney King. All this shit is post-Walter Scott. You did. Post-John Crawford. Post Tamir Wright. They still getting away with a lot of shit, though. A lot of shit. We got niggas out this junk crying about shots and shit. Talk about your freedom getting taken away. No, nigga. Niggas' real freedom getting taken away. Niggas' freedom is actually getting taken away, nigga. That's some freedom getting taken the fuck away right there.
A horrific story of a young black 16-year-old male applying for a job at Michael's. Okay, that was probably the first mistake. He's applying for a job at Michael's, and somebody just assumes he's a criminal. And they call the police on this guy who's trying to get a job at the store. Let me give you the background. 16-year-old individual in Minnesota was arrested for trespassing when applying for a job
Minnesota.
at Michael's. According to CBS affiliate WCCO, a Minnesota Department of Human Rights Investigation has determined that the Brooklyn Center Police Department and Michael Stores, Inc. violated the state's civil rights laws for racial discrimination. This incident happened in 2019. Took them a while to investigate.
George Floyd time.
Involving the profiling of a 16-year-old black young man and the use of excessive force by the police. According to the Department of Human Rights, the then 16-year-old was applying for a job at the Michaels at Shingle Creek Crossing, March of 2019. When a white manager with a history of racially profiling black customers called the police on him. Now remember, this report is coming directly from the government. This is what the government is saying the narrative is. The DHR says it will seek structural change through a settlement agreement with the Brooklyn Center Police and Michaels, as well as monetary relief for the then 16-year-old. So let me tell you how this ended up going down, because this 16-year-old stood up for himself, okay? And I'm proud of him for doing so. A manager, a white woman, also unnamed, called 911 to report that a black kid with dreadlocks was going through the store playing with the balls, kicking stuff off shelves, and that he wouldn't leave after repeatedly being asked to do so. Surveillance video, however, shows the teenager did juggle a few items, but put them back, while another store employee testified that he was not acting out of the norm and there was no reason to call the police on him. The teen did leave as requested, but re-entered in protest and said, wait a minute, something is wrong here. You all told me to leave because I'm black. He came back and protested his dismissal. So the manager had somebody call 911. 911 comes, the police come. They arrived seconds after the 911 call was placed, and one of the officers found the teenager shopping at a different store. He approached the teenager and reached to grab his arm, saying, come here, man. The teen stepped back, put up his hands and said, don't touch me. Later testified that raising one's hands up is an assaultive posture, demonstrating resistance. So naturally he gets locked up, okay? Another officer then entered the store, and together they threw the teenager to the ground, grabbed and pulled him by his dreadlocks, put a knee to his back and handcuffed him, according to the investigative report. The teenager, while on the ground, cried out, don't kill me. I want to grow up. One officer replied, maybe you should stop fighting the police. Nobody said he was fighting the cops. The teen was taken to the hospital after he was jerked around. He was charged with disorderly conduct, trespassing, and obstructing a legal process. The young man went to Michael's to apply for a job, and all of this happened to him. He is now going to get a settlement. After reviewing body cams, it was found the officers also lied on their official reports, saying the young man had fought with them. There was no fight. Video camera says no fight. Witnesses say no fight. And because they have refused to give us the names of these officers, let's put up their boss. I told you we have a game that we play where if I can't find the cop, we put your boss front and center. This is the police chief, Tony Grunig. He's the guy in charge. The buck stops with him. Adrian, young man is going to get a settlement.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you give to people when you are violating their civil rights. There are things that money can't buy.
That's right.
And that feeling of degradation, the fact that you can't even apply for a job, that people are willing to lie on you, to call the police, to throw you into the justice system that's going to funnel you into further complications throughout your life. They are compromising this individual's entire future just so that they can enact.
So keep in mind, this is Minnesota, home of George Floyd, Darren Wilson. I mean, is that his name? No. What's that son of a bitch's name? Well, whatever his name is, he's in jail now. Let's think about this. He did the same move that was done to George Floyd. They said it. They said put the knee in his back, his neck. You know where they put it. Think about it. Shorty went to get a job. What do they say about the kids? The kids don't want to work. These young kids lazy. What they say about black people? Black people don't want to work. Black people lazy. He's a black kid going out trying to get him a job. And what did he get? Assaulted. Michaels, we know, first of all, we know Michaels ain't a friend of black people. We know that now. Niggas won't be going to Michaels. Michaels is not a place I'll be going. God damn, you can't even get a job there. Shouldn't some Karen law apply to the shouldn't a Karen law apply to the person who called to that manager? I mean, not only should she be fired, shouldn't she be prosecuted? I mean, that boy was coming there for an employment. Fuck the settlement that Michaels and the police department need to pay together. Shorty should get no less than $2 million. I want $1 million from the police department. Well, actually, I'm gonna go in. I want 10 from the police, 20 from Michaels. That's me. Why you want 20 from Michaels? Because I want to bankrupt them motherfuckers. I wanted to be Laval's. After that should be Vols. They can leave the A and the S. Everything else got to come down. That should be Vol. I'm going to save some money. No, leave the A and the S. Just move the A over some more, closer to the S. It's only going to be an R in it. I want to bankrupt their ass. That's why. And if I can't bankrupt them, they owe me so much money, I get to start sitting in board meetings saying, nah, don't do that. Y'all fucking with my money now. For real. Had them motherfuckers owe me so much money, I'm sitting in board meetings. Don't sell that. Why? My family come here. You know how much y'all owe me. And I want you to think, all administration. Because this happened during the Trump administration. All these other ones happening on Biden's watch. The other ones happened on Obama's watch. Then it was ones that happened in Bush's watch. Nobody Justice Department came in. And let me tell you, the only reason Minnesota did something about this one, or we heard about this one, is because it's George Floyd. If Minnesota want a rep of trying to clean it up. Minnesota don't want that rep of being the place. Trust me, Minnesota want a rep of trying to clean it up. Look, yeah, we're racist bastards, but we try to stop. That's what Minnesota want that rep. Minnesota don't want the reputation of being what it is, a cold ass, white ass place. If you want a supremacist, he's probably white. He's definitely from Minnesota. That area of Fargo. That whole area racist as fuck, if you really notice. What the fuck am I talking about? This whole country is racist as fuck, if you really notice. So everywhere we deserve to be beaten the fuck up. Kids, women, grown ass men can't rap. What if he was rapping Eminem? That'd be fucked up. They locked him up. I'm gonna kill my mom. What? If he white, he probably a supremacist. I'm just saying, motherfuckers say, well, how can you not be a white supremacist? Be black? I can almost guarantee you, if you black, you probably ain't a white supremacist. Even if you don't like black people, you still won't be a white supremacist. Okay. So, let's show you one more story. So they still slamming little girls in schools, huh?
Your eyes can feel. There's a high school security supervisor who has not been terminated for doing this. Let me show you the picture. You see that? Security supervisor at a high school. There's a fight that broke out between two young black female students. They get involved, they separate the fight, and he uses this maneuver. He uses the knee on the teen's neck in order to subdue the teen. Now, there's some police departments that say, you know what, this is a no-no for grown people, right? So this has been done in a high school setting during a scuffle between two black teen girls. A high school security supervisor decided to use his knee in order to damn near break the neck of this young girl. This is in San Diego. So here's your background. A San Diego high school security supervisor will not face any steep penalties for his involvement in pinning a black teen to the ground by her neck. Instead, Grossmont Union High District say he was placed on administrative leave. He will be retrained and moved to another school. Well, that'll do it. That's it. All he needed was to be trained. He just needed a different level of training. He needs to know that children, you don't put your knee in their necks. He just needed to know that. He wasn't aware, according to the school district. And the reason why they're not punishing him is even more ironic. The supervisor, whose name is redacted in the report protecting him,
is a former sheriff's deputy.
That's where he learned to move from. He learned to move from the academy. Okay, former sheriff's deputy who is seen holding down both girls before ultimately restraining one of the participants by kneeling on her neck and holding her hands behind her back. According to the report, now get this, y'all. This makes me mad as hell. According to the report, termination was not recommended due to the supervisor's lack of adequate training. Students who witnessed the fight and security staffers' actions were taken aback. Seemed a little aggressive, like a big burly dude on a freshman. I heard she was a freshman, said one of the seniors. Either way, she's only 14 to 18 years old, so that's kind of, a big 200-pound dude and a smaller female. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, right? Okay? The reason why they're not going to punish this guy, according to them, is because he did not have adequate training.
He was a sheriff's deputy. He didn't have adequate training to be a security guard. He is security guard now at a school. He was a deputy. He don't have the training to be a security guard. He was a sheriff's deputy, meaning he was a cop. But he's not trained well enough to be a security guard in a high school. Interesting. So you're saying either way. So either you're saying that police training is not adequate enough to children, which would mean you shouldn't have police officers as security guards. Or you're saying that security guards are trained better than fucking police officers. Either way, you've got a problem. Motherfucker, now when motherfucker breaking out, somebody get a security guard. No, that's a cop. Send them back. I need a security guard. We're only here to kill, sir. Interesting. So you train different. That's the truth, though. I know that from a lot of jobs I worked at where security wasn't allowed to fight back. They said, if you want to get something done, call the police in and they'll beat ass for them. Ain't that some shit? It's businesses that hire security guards to solve conflict without fighting. And if they fight back, they fired. No bullshit. They hire police to whoop ass. No bullshit. I worked at a mall like that. Look at DSA. Thank you, DSA. I worked at a mall. I used to do maintenance at White Flint Mall. That's gone now. My police used to whoop people's ass up that joint because security told them to. I got there, all that shit slowed down. I was telling them, well, I don't get no other man. Fuck that. I woke up and, hey, look, just go ahead. Don't have them call no police out here, homie. All right, big homie, and they'll leave. That's why a lot of people respected me out there when I got out there out White Flint. I saw the lot of comment, and that's why I got my ass locked up out there too. Because them white folks did not like me. I remember I was at work one day in my car for lunch, and I moved my car from one spot to another because it started raining. So I moved my car under the garage. Some of the guys that worked in the other stores saw that it was me, came and gave me £1 while I was sitting in my car. And the lady called security and said it looked like a dude was about to start stealing cars. Because I was just sitting in the car laid back, laying down, and I gave 5 to some guys, and they just started walking off. And she said the license plate number. It was, I said, say that again. I said, man, that's my motherfucking car. Those are the dudes that work in the damn. One of them working the T-Mobile store and the other one working the fragrance shop. Just saying what's up to me, man. Who the fuck just called the police or trying to call the police on me? Nigga, I have to, for real, I got some wild records. Like I got to be one of the nigga that had the police called on him at work more than anybody in the history of working. Never been fired for that shit. They called the police on me one moving job because I told the white lady, fuck you, I ain't moving my truck. Police was out there. Called police one time, another time, I told the white dude to wait. We ain't moving the truck. Police was sitting in my car. Police because the white lady thought I wasn't the moving company and I got loud. What else? Police at the meat cutting job, but I got fired. That's like, he's here. He's here. They ain't playing me. They call the police. They tell LB, leave the property. We call the police, nigga. Have y'all ever had that happen? That is horrible. And it ain't like you committed a crime. They just called the police on you. Motherfucking random people just call the police. We know how to fix this nigger with a job. We're calling the cops. I said, I don't give a fuck. Call who you call. Fuck you. Because I don't. You got the wrong Negro. I don't give a fuck. You can eat ass. Call, you go call. They can suck a dick. Fuck them. I don't care nothing about them. Let me say this in no uncertain words, sir. Fuck you. Call who you gonna call. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. You got the wrong Negro. You think I'm scared of the police. That's the first thing I said. That dude looked scared as shit. Oh, fuck you. And the police. I ain't scared of the police. Most he gonna do, lock me up. I've been there before. I'll get out. You still alive. They can't keep me but so long. You get to talking shit though. You be asleep when they get here. I'm gonna be gone for a minute, but when you wake up, you won't know I'm. So this was going on right now. This was going on in the world while niggas is hating on LeBron. Niggas hating on LeBron. You got some niggas hating on LeBron. Some niggas stand with a nigga who did this. Let me show y'all. Niggas say they agree 100% with a nigga that did this. Let me show you something. Well, we got niggas getting praised by the same people who told them shut up and dribble. Ain't nobody looking into it but me. That's okay. But it's, I just saw that shit too. Damn, I just saw that. That was my shit right there too. Oh, fuck am I doing? I don't know. You got niggas sounding like this nigga right here. This what niggas sounding like right here. Marcel out Wiley. This is how niggas is. That's what you niggas is sounding like, man. Marcel out Wiley ass niggas, man. Niggas ought to be shamed. Yeah, he's a coon. This who niggas said they agree with. This what niggas agree with 100%. Niggas is out here doing the Sambo shuffle and the helicopter arms and shit. What's up, LB? Yeah, niggas said they agree 100% with them about what he talking about now. See, now he's totally right. Like, hold up. But he was totally wrong a minute ago because he based it in coonery. So how can you not know that this might be the same thing? I mean, I'm going to be consistent. I noticed that the same people that was telling niggas shut up dribble is saying it's okay to speak up now about what they speaking up about. Everywhere else, that shit is not getting encouraged. True to the game is LB. I want you to think about that shit. Hey, I got something for you, LB. I wanted to show you so you could feel good. Hold on. I might go black for a second, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna try to refresh this because they slowing me up. Hold up. There we go. A lot better now. I had something for my man LB. What I had for my man LB, I wanted him to see that so he could feel good. This the only way you gonna feel good about this though. Cause you really don't have nothing to feel good about, but at least you can feel good when your man LVZ. When your man rocks his Dr. Good. Okay, so you can feel good about that. What did penis cancer say? Man, fuck penis cancer. Ain't nobody tripping off. And people need to leave LeBron alone too. LeBron ain't say nothing wrong. LeBron just said he ain't gonna force nothing, and you should. LeBron ain't say nothing wrong if people fuck with LeBron. LeBron, just like me, LeBron did the same thing I did. He was like, hey, after thinking about it, it was best for me and my family. Whatever best for you, do it. What'd he say? What did Ennis Cancer say? Okay, what did LeBron say wrong? LeBron said that I can't tell, basically, I can't tell other people what to do. And I don't think it's my job to tell people what. I mean, what if you can't? It's some people who just can't, like Jabari can't. I mean, I feel Ennis Cancer, but I feel LeBron too. I think both of them are cool because yeah, LeBron ain't do nothing wrong. I think what Ennis Cancer said after reading what he said, if reading what he said, what Ennis Cancer trying to say is, hey, bro, they look at you as a leader. This one of the things that he feels like, this one of the things he might be leading with his people on. He feel like he should see LeBron right next to him. I can understand that because Ennis Cancer is a big mouth. About a dude can't go back to his country or because he might be beheaded. So in a way, LeBron didn't do anything wrong, but I get where he coming from. It's just I think he need to understand that LeBron trying to respect other people's individuality. And respect other people's feelings. And I think LeBron also understand that we in the age that where people don't listen to celebrities as much anymore. So I think it's a misunderstanding. Well, you're not gonna get one. I bet shadow banned since motherfucking birth. You don't get no. They don't let you know LVZ back in the motherfucking hidden house.
Coldies can shorten your cold by
As I'm looking at
42%.
YouTube, I see TYT Sports first thing cop gets aggressive with college students. Oregon State Police.
We are going through it politely, but you're not complying with a lawful order.
No, I think I just asked for you to provide me information.
This is Genesis Hansen being stopped by Oregon State Police.
You have provided me information and you're keeping that to me not. All I'm asking is for you to maybe pull up the website or show me the legislation that says that I have to provide my information in this case.
So the violation that I stopped you for is A11-307, failure to drive within the lane. So that's the first part.
Well, I think that the reason that we're disagreeing is because you have me failing to be in a lane, but I don't see any lines on this road to begin with. Okay. Second of all, I don't think that I was in this quadrant with what you claimed where I was. So I think that's why we have a disagreement on what the rule is.
So here's where it's at right now.
That's how you know it's a white girl now. I don't care nothing about that. He finally slammed the white girl at the 15 minutes. Nah, at the 20 seconds, black people are slammed. Y'all heard about Sage Steele? I told y'all Lisa sent me a joint, Sage Steele. Jay Cutler racist ass said that she the Candace Owens of ESPN. And she is. But really, Candace Owens is the Sage Steele of the political world. Sage been cooning way longer than Candace. Candace new to this coon thing. Sage been cooning way back when. Let motherfuckers touch her hair. Why you niggas are always... Before we knew who Candace Owens was, Sage lived up to her name with her cooning. Just some sage cooning, some sage bed wenching. She had babies that didn't look black way before Candace did. Candace better stop. That might have got Sage enraged. The day you put me with that full-blooded black bed wench. I'm half white, is what Sage said. She run around here with kids that we don't know what they look. They so racially ambiguous. They are seriously others. What are you? One motherfuckers look like an Arab. The other motherfucker look like he got a disease. I don't know what. Some type of palsy. Anyway, let me stop. What was I going to go to? Go to the preseason. Scotty Barnes had 13, 9 boards, 6 assists, and 2 steals for the Raptors. LaMelo started his with 15 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals. Let me look at the Lakers versus the Nets preseason. Hey, is Miles Turner Kwame Brown bastard son? Kwame won't tell you. We're gonna find out. Miles Turner is Kwame Brown bastard son. Yeah, the Rodney King jump. That was Reginald Denny. When they whipped Reginald Denny's ass.
His veterans. However much time they need to get into the preseason is how much they're going to play. It will be dictated.
AD playing?
Here we go. Kendrick in this season, but again, the vaccine drama has hit this team, Brooklyn, with Kyrie Irving, and now that will play out. And one AD.
Why is AD playing in the preseason?
Well, I've said it in action on opening night on October the 19th. Brooklyn will get Milwaukee in Milwaukee. Lakers will host Golden State. Aldridge, there's that mid-range game.
LaMarcus Aldridge playing.
Expects him to be a defensive stopper to really assert himself.
Bruce Brown.
That's nothing but net from the outside, and knocking you down is Bruce Brown. Talking trade last year. They didn't fight. THD is back. Aldridge jumping the net over.
God damn. So we started out getting our ass kicked 13-3. Let's see what I see. George Hill Jr. with a dunk. George Hill Jr. dunk, y'all. I know y'all love George Jr.
Multiple seasons with each team. What up? A delivery.
We got our ass right.
Brooklyn Net fans, their home opener preseason lights will be Friday. Lob to DJ. Assist to baseball. Throw it down. Give a long look. He's the youngest of their front court possibilities. And here he is battling Davis, who just bullies his way in the score.
Is going to possibly play a lot more in the middle and at the side. It's not like it was in the old days when you took a beating and when you're defending bigger guys. Nobody posts up these days.
Under 2 minutes to play, one on the shot clock, and the Lakers are going to turn it over there. Down it goes. That was one of those, you had no other choice, but it was a good look.
Got his young ass plucked.
Round number 1. Again, we'll see Phoenix on Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday morning.
Dwight.
There's a good team and a really good position that time by Dwight and Thomas. There you go, Thomas out on top. Always get a lot of bodies.
Oh, who was that?
Thomas. Boy, right there, you know. You can see the early eye test. That guy's a scorer. Reeves played his final year at Oklahoma, was part of the summer league team.
There you go again. Oh, bucket. Hey, this dude Thomas is cookies out here.
8 minutes, 7 shots. Ellington, the scoop, can't score. Tipped up by Dwight.
And they now 12, obviously a second ago, so they're going to get their defense in order to start this preseason.
Get your offense in order too. Preseason.
Nigga with the red bush with a layout. Look.
Starts on October 19th.
Triples.
Carter hits the heel.
Oh, he break.
Good outlet by Reeves. Monk finish.
Malik Monk.
The coach, Frank Vogel, also
with the elevator action Philly. Monk.
Wide open. This is where he can really thrive, and he's got it again. Some of you have alluded to in the past. None and alone.
Oh.
Out there for the Lakers. Here's Nunn. Down the middle. He's got to get a bounce, and he does.
None with the Cooper socks on.
He got contact and stayed still. Didn't try to move and roll to the rim.
Duke scores. David Duke all the way.
David Duke. What?
The Lakers just watch it being collected by Millsap.
That nigga name is David Duke. I don't ever want him to do good.
So out he came, but then there's a jump shot in the corner by Carter. Boots there. None from the outside. Hendricks got it. He went undrafted a few years back, along with THT. Chicago.
All right, from what I see, I'm right. We ain't got no defense. We got to. We ain't got no defense. Oh, yeah, none.
The scoop and the score by Kendrick Nunn. That time he hit
What is that?
good ball movement this time by the Lakers. And straight away, THT little dynamite from the outside.
George Hill Jr., y'all favorite player. George Jr. Get that shit out of here.
The basket, and that time it resulted in a takeaway.
Thomas.
Score on the break by Thomas.
This dude, Thomas, the next guy, is cooking ass.
Give us the basketball.
None. Kendrick looked good.
This is what Millsap's going to bring to them.
Millsap.
That power forward that really can stretch the defense.
I ain't played defense.
Make up for Vegas. I made a mistake on the perimeter. Hopefully,
Brembry.
the insider there at the second. The circus backhand layup for Beverly the half for the Brooklyn Nets. Claxton got a hand on it. Nunn finds himself in a rush for three.
Who is that?
Bazemore will gladly.
Bazemore
looking straight at the shot clock. Knew there were only 2 seconds left.
He gonna make one or two of those this year.
Right back out on top of
Bembry, you know damn well you can't shoot.
by Bazemore, but it's going to go to the Nets. And underneath, DJ once again asserting himself, but it's garbage. Goes to Brooklyn and they score. Was it 10-3 in offensive rebounds? The DJ had a good defensive altered that shot at the other end.
He traveled like shit. God damn.
On the floor.
Yeah, this shit is horrible.
The offensive time shooting, like you said, almost over the glass. It's a nice play, yes sir. Ellington splash from the outside.
Misinterpreted what I meant when I said that. I'm talking about 3-point shooting. I'm not talking about dribbling into the painted area.
Ellington.
Because of course he's a much more efficient scorer with 5 dribbles.
Right, but again, game number 1. Only
Kendrick
today, first preseason game
versus Carter.
Everything really gets cranking tomorrow.
Oh,
Nunn gets dragged
that's a foul. God damn.
Control out on top. Dish on the cutter. That's Horton Tucker. And the cleanup Henry, an offensive rebound that turns into points. Second chance opportunity for Dwight.
Dwight Coward.
A +8, the second chance point for Brooklyn. Defense to offense, 3-on-2. Right wing Ellington right up and in. Lakers on the run to score. And it's a 2-point game. Past the halfway mark here this afternoon of the third quarter. Edwards. Boy, 3-pointer.
We got
Lakers shooting 43%. They nearly caught Brooklyn. It was just percentage points ahead of them.
but they ain't no defense.
Thomas again. In front court, attacking 47 for the Lakers. Monk looks to attack. Oh, great play. Got him in the popcorn machine. Every night, Chicky. 30 as a freshman, and Bob Pettit. 25.5 back in the 50s. Oh, there's Austin.
Right boy.
And then a whistle away for the ball, but we're going to count the basket. Lakers come out here now, play a little defense on the first possession.
Oh, now they playing some defense. Full court.
That time by the Lakers. Ball, it goes to the net. Reeves catch shoot. That was literal catch shoot.
Only people didn't play is Carmelo, Westbrook,
Now the point. 1-1-2.
LeBron,
Score.
and Ariza.
He's in the Lakers
Okay.
wearing number 37.
And who they got? They missing James Harden,
Devontae scored.
Kyrie, and KD. And who else they missing?
Well, they did
Joe Harris
Ayani that time.
and Patty.
Thomas, up it goes.
But this Thomas guy, I don't see. Good God.
Their rosters.
Okay.
75th anniversary of the NBA. So they're going to have.
So at my first look, with no superstars, the Lakers is gonna finish 4th or 5th. They might could get 3rd, but they can't stop nobody. No, everybody was hitting. I don't know if that Thomas guy was that good or just we wasn't playing defense. Everybody was making shots, though. Anybody put a shot up made it. We'll be able to, like I said, we'll be able to outscore teams, but can we really turn on defense? I don't know if we can. What's up, Tree? Yeah, I don't know if we can turn the defense on. I'm not totally encouraged. So, but hey, you let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. I'm about to get the fuck up off here though, y'all. I had to say what's up to y'all, at least let y'all know about these motherfucking crooked ass cops whooping on ass, locking niggas up, the crooked judges who love them, and that is all around the world. Same song. You know what I'm saying? Again, shouts out to ethnicities. Shouts out to you. All of y'all. I know some of y'all at work. Some of y'all going to work. Some of y'all chilling. Some of y'all got y'all Peckerwood ass co-worker talking. Shut up, Peckerwood. I just said that to your co-worker. Peckerwood, why don't you get the fuck on away from around me? Just get on my nerves. Oh, wait, fuck. All this time you watching me work, you could be doing something. That's for all of y'all, man. So, share that with the Peckerwood standing around you, looking at you while you really doing work, and the cracker ain't even paying you the money you deserve. Catch me on the replay. One love to y'all. Peace. I'm on.